It's wounded right now. It's damaged and it's hurting, and some activities post-Helene are definitely making it hurt more for a longer period of time.
For many in western North Carolina, the French Broad River is more than a place to paddle or float. It's a way of life.
In the first recreation season since Hurricane Helene, questions remain about the water quality and the river's health.
News 13's Elijah Skipper joins us in the studio. Elijah, you spoke with the experts.
What did they have to say?
Yeah, the main thing they're hoping to share is that what you see on the surface doesn't tell the full story. Scientists I spoke with say Hurricane Helene did lasting damage, and that impact is still showing up in water quality tests months later.
The French Broad, it's the center of life, for everything.
For biologist Luke Etchinson, this river isn't just research, it's personal.
I live in the watershed. We recreate on the river. My daughter, I have a near 4-year-old daughter, and definitely it's the place my daughter's going to grow up knowing, and that makes it even more important.
Etchison has spent years monitoring the river's rare aquatic species, many found nowhere else in the world. But Hurricane Helene's floodwaters tore through fragile ecosystems, eroding stream banks and leaving scars that months later still haven't healed.
There's a lot of concerns, right away. You just wonder all the things we've been working on, if they were reset or even set back even further than that. There's plenty of places that we're like just scratching our heads, like I don't know how we're gonna, get the habitat back to where it needs to be. But that's, some of those things are unfortunately going to be long-term goals rather than something we accomplish in the next few years.
And that damage shows up in the data too. According to swimguide.org, which tracks weekly testing by NCDQ and Mountain True, Bend Creek River Park passed E.coli safety standards just 40% of the time between May and July. In the River Arts District, that number dropped to 21%. And at Pearson Bridge, a popular spot for paddlers, the river only met safety standards 14% of the time. In late June, E. coli levels there spiked to more than 3 times the safe limit for recreational use. High levels can make people sick if they swim or fall in.
There's probably a lot of leaky septics out there after all these homes were lost in western North Carolina, and fixing those problems definitely long-term is going to be good for everything. Definitely don't want excess waste in the river, but it's good to understand where the source is.
That's where groups like Asheville-based nonprofit RiverLink step in.
Helene's floodwaters scoured vegetation off of the riverbanks, leaving them, bare soil, eroding, unstable. And so we were fortunate to get grant funding from multiple sources.
That funding has helped power RiverLink's Adopt a Stream program. Since February, the team has restored more than 2 miles of damaged stream bank.
Our team has been going out and actually doing the hands-on reshaping of the stream banks, putting down seed and native woody plants and biodegradable erosion control matting.
And they're not just patching problems, they're building back stronger.
It's really the backbone of many of our communities here in this part of western North Carolina, communities that build up alongside the river, whose economy in large part relies on a clean, healthy French Broad River.
Now, if you're planning a trip to the river, we've got more advice from experts right now on WLOS.com. And if you'd like to be part of the solution, you'll also find a link to where you can donate or volunteer with RiverLink.